Hello, everybody. Welcome to SoulSpace podcast number 138.
Welcome.
Yay. Today is our last week of the love topic. So, the most important one is loving yourself. And today we're doing loving the reflection of me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one today.
Yeah. We're sticking with Louise Hay this month.
We are, because she just really was the master of learning to love yourself.
Of self-love, yeah, for sure.
It was one of her biggest and most
Mhm.
important messages to the world.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's the queen of loving yourself, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. She taught so many people so many life lessons that healed and were able to heal themselves by her teachings, that it's just amazing.
Right. And then some of those people went on to help so many millions of others.
Right.
She
Yeah.
helped millions and they helped it just
Yeah.
it was like a compound effect.
Total ripple effect. Yeah. Yeah. She was amazing.
Mhm.
So we're gonna do some more out of which book are you doing?
So this is and You Can Heal Your Life.
Okay, same with me.
Yeah, because I have the essential Louise Hay. So if you want a whole bunch of Louise Hay books
Yeah.
in one, the essential Louise Hay is fantastic.
And you know what? I think I just saw that if you're local to Fargo area. I think they have it in the clearance thing at Barnes and Noble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If I didn't already have all the books to
I
list,
know,
but
I know. Yeah. I think I got mine at a secondhand store, so always be on the lookout at secondhand
Yeah,
stores.
I found some really great ones at Boys Ranch last time I went there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I find good ones there all the time.
Yeah, I finally got a copy of Eckhart Tolle, The New Earth.
Oh,
because I never read that one. I
Oh.
have Power of Now, but I didn't have that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And I sure enough, there it was, Boys Ranch. I
And
was like,
New Earth is the best. I love that one. We should do that one for a book study
oh, that would be fun.
sometime.
That'd be
It's
fun.
so good.
Maybe we'll have to talk about it now. We'll have to start talking a little bit about Power of Now every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That would be fun.
it would be.
Okay, but in the
All right.
meantime,
Yeah,
we are talking, of course, about the most important relationship, which is the
Mhm.
relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
And learning to love yourself has been really a big part of the theme this month. And today we're going to talk about not only finding ways to love yourself, we're also going to do exercises to help you to love yourself more. And we're really excited about that because everybody loves an exercise and something you can
Right.
do right now. You know, you need one piece of equipment, which I know you have. Everybody has this. Whether if you have a car, you have this. If you live in an apartment, you have this. So we'll go into that a little bit later.
Right. Yeah, it's an easy one to
Easy
have
one.
the tools.
So we're going to do a little bit of just a small section from You Can Heal Your Life. And then we'll go into the exercises we're going to do today.
Mhm.
And we have a very lovely piece of Louise Hay wisdom to meditate on at the end.
Yes. Yes. So good.
So if
It'll
you
be
yeah,
love or fill your heart day.
Yeah. Fill your own cup.
Yeah.
Fill your
That's
heart.
a good.
Fill your cup.
That's good. Yeah.
Fill yourself with joy and love for
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. If you do have You Can Heal Your Life, depending on the one that you have,
Version.
I'm on page 31, which is the section entitled Loving Self.
Mhm.
Interestingly enough.
That's not the right page in this book.
Yeah, and if
This
you have the
version.
really fancy one with
But-
all the pictures like I do, it's probably a wholly other page.
Yeah.
But it
You
is
just have to look for the
Yeah.
title.
It's called Loving the Self. So if you have the very front part of it that tells you what page everything is on, you'll find it.
Yep.
Okay. So this is Louise talking. I continue to explain that no matter what their problem seems to be, there's only one thing I ever work on with anyone, and this is loving the self. Love is the miracle cure. Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives. I am not talking about vanity or arrogance or being stuck up, for that is not love. It is only fear. I am talking about having a great respect for ourselves and a gratitude for the miracle of our bodies and our minds. Love to me is appreciation to such a degree that it fills my heart to bursting and overflows. Love can go in any direction. I can feel love for the very process of life itself, the joy of being alive, the beauty I see, another person, knowledge, the process of the mind, our bodies and the way they work, animals, birds, fish, vegetation in all of its forms, the universe and the way it works. What can you add to this list? Let's look at some of the ways we don't love ourselves. We scold and criticize ourselves endlessly. We mistreat our bodies with food, alcohol, and drugs. We choose to believe we are unlovable. We are afraid to charge a decent price for our services. We create illnesses and pain in our bodies. We procrastinate on things that would benefit us. We live in chaos and disorder. We create debt and burdens. We attract lovers and mates who belittle us. What are some of your ways? If we deny our good in any way, it is an act of not loving ourselves. I remember a client I worked with who wore glasses. One day, we released an old fear from childhood. The next day, she awakened to find her contact lenses were bothering her too much to wear. She looked around and found her eyesight was perfectly clear.
Hmm.
Yet she spent the whole day saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The next day, she was back to wearing contacts. Our subconscious mind has no sense of humor. She couldn't believe she had created perfect eyesight. Lack of self-worth is another expression of not loving ourselves. Tom was a very good artist, and he had some wealthy clients who asked him to decorate a wall or two in their homes. Yet somehow he was always behind on his own bill paying. His original quote was never enough to cover the time involved to complete the work. Anyone who gives a service or creates a one-of-a-kind product can charge any price. People with wealth love to pay a lot for what they get. It gives the item more value. More examples. Our partner is tired and grouchy. We wonder what we have done wrong to cause it. He takes us out once or twice and never calls again. We think something must be wrong with us. Our marriage ends, and we are sure we are a failure. We are afraid to ask for a raise. Our bodies do not match those in Gentleman's Quarterly or Vogue magazine, and we feel inferior. We don't, quote, make the sale or get the part, and we are sure we're not good enough. We are afraid of intimacy and allowing anyone to get too close, so we have anonymous sex. We can't make decisions because we are sure they will be wrong. How do you express your lack of self-worth?
It's good.
I think that brings up a lot of points,
Mhm.
because you might not think of some of these things
Right.
as showing yourself that you don't love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You might see it as, just a way that things are or whatnot.
Right.
But this is a signal to you that something's going on
Mm-hmm.
in your subconscious mind, something's going on in your body, something's going on with your own thought patterns about yourself.
Yeah.
And it's trying to show you in life that that's going on and it's time to change it.
Right.
Because, these are different ways that when these things happen to us, or when we bring these things into our lives, or when we think these different thoughts about ourselves, they don't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we talked earlier this month about if we think a thought and it doesn't feel good, it's not the truth that your soul knows.
Right.
It's not in resonance with what
Yeah.
your soul knows is the truth.
Yeah. 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 And your body will tell you every time that, if it's not in alignment with you.
Mhm.
Just like today when we were thinking of a title, I got goosebumps when we said it,
Yeah.
So your body knows always what is best
Mhm.
if we only just listen.
Yeah, your body will tell you, you'll feel good, you feel light, or you feel anxious, you feel
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
You'll get goosebumps. It's exciting, or that feels right.
Yeah.
Or you'll feel like something's a little off, but I'm not sure what. Or you'll get a tummy ache, or
Right.
you'll start getting hit, different things.
Yeah.
Your body will always kind of show you what's going on, and your emotions will tell you what's going on as well. And, if something doesn't feel right, what piece of it doesn't feel right? Is it a thought pattern that you continue to tell yourself?
Yeah.
That's a big
And
one.
most of the time it is.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Often it is.
Yeah.
Which is why we talk about it so much, and ways to help you to move forward from that and move into what it is that you do want.
Yeah.
Because we want you to have that beautiful life. We want you to love yourself, because when you love yourself first and you appreciate yourself first, that will reflect back to you in all of your life experience.
Yeah.
It does.
It for sure does. And it's not an overnight thing. It takes work, and it's a constant thing that you work on. And when you think about it, it took you 50 years, 40 years, 60 years to get to where you're at. So why would it happen overnight that you would be a totally different person?
Right.
It doesn't.
We're all in a process.
Yeah, we're all.
When you say it takes work, but sometimes that work is fun work.
Right.
Like
yeah,
releases.
It doesn't mean it's hard or terrible or yucky. It can be a lot of fun.
Like we have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Doing releases, doing the different kind of work that we do every day on our podcast. We make it easy, we make it light, we make it fun.
Yeah.
And it can be. Make your work fun. If you make it fun, then you won't feel bad about doing it. You won't procrastinate. You're like looking forward to it every day. Like meditation for me. Yeah. I look forward to that. It's just like, oh, I just can't wait. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be drudgery to do it. It is fulfilling and it's awesome because and you feel so better.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's there is a prize at the end. So yeah, don't be scared to work on yourself, and don't feel like that's selfish, because it's not. It's something that everyone should do, because most of us aren't living to our potential. We're settling for things that we think we should settle for, and it's not true.
Right. It doesn't need to be the case.
No. So awesome.
So we have a little bit more here, and then we're going to get into the exercises.
Awesome.
And this part I really just love, because it reminds us of who we truly are and where we come from. The perfection of babies.
Yay.
How perfect you were when you were a tiny baby. Babies do not have to do anything to become perfect. They already are perfect. And they act as if they know it. Mm-hmm. They know they are the center of the universe. They are not afraid to ask for what they want. They freely express their emotions. You know when a baby is angry. In fact, the whole neighborhood knows. You also know when babies are happy, for their smiles light up the room. They are full of love. Tiny babies will die if they do not get love. Once we are older, we learn to live without love, but babies will not stand for it. Babies also love every part of their bodies, even their own feces. They have incredible courage. You were like that. We were all like that. Then we began to listen to adults around us who had learned to be fearful, and we began to deny our own magnificence. I never believe it when clients try to convince me how terrible they are or how unlovable they are. My work is to bring them back to the time when they knew how to really love themselves.
Yeah, so good.
I love it, because when you were a baby, you did not know any other way than to love yourself completely and to love everyone around you. Yeah. And that's our true natural state.
It really is. Yeah. And it's so fun to watch kids in that state. Yeah. They're just having their best life every single day. And it's having grandkids is really fun to watch. Because they are just joy filled all the time, unless they don't get what they want. But
But they
but
express their emotions. They
yeah,
know exactly where they're
yeah,
at on that emotional
yeah.
scale, and they will tell you.
And there's not any reasoning with them if there's something that they want sometimes, within reason, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see that, knowing what we know now, to watch it and think, wow, it's too bad that sometimes society squishes that out of us.
Right.
But when we do the work, we can get it back.
We learn to be mean to ourselves and others from other people.
Yeah.
That's not our natural state. That's
Right.
not naturally who we are. And it's not natural for us to beat ourselves up.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I think it's important to remember that. To remember that that's not my natural state. That's not the truth of who I am and who I want to be and who I know my soul knows who I am. And so to love yourself is your true and natural state.
Yeah. And we talk about all the time catching those words when they come out of your mouth and pivoting them or switching them up, and really once you start doing that, it's so much easier to stay on that track of saying better things and treating yourself better and others better.
Right.
It
retrains your brain.
Right, it does. Yeah. Awesome.
So we are going to start to do some exercises. We have one in here and we have one that Tracy has as well.
Yep.
So we are going to talk a little bit about mirror work. And this is one that is so powerful. And we did touch on it previously.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it a little bit now and then. But when it comes to really getting past the blocks to loving yourself, mirror work is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
So all you need for mirror work is yourself.
And a mirror.
And a mirror. That's it. So if you have,
you can sit in your car and do it.
You can sit in your car.
Mirror.
Yeah, if you have a car
or a flip. Most cars now have a flip down mirror.
Yeah, or compact, or in your apartment, everybody's got a medicine cabinet or a mirror on the wall or something. You can find a mirror. You can buy a mirror for $1 at the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no shortage of mirrors anyway.
No, there isn't. So that's easy to find, and we know that you can find one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a couple things. So mirror work, it's important to look into your own eyes when you do mirror work.
Yeah.
That's the key to mirror work, is looking into your own eyes when you say things.
Yeah.
Saying it out loud is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
If you can't say it out loud, if you can only say it in your mind, that's okay.
Yeah.
That will still do wonderful work. But if you can say it out loud, if you can hear it and see it and experience it, all those senses together is incredibly powerful.
And you can get there by repeating it in your head at first, and then just start talking to yourself in the mirror. It feels weird at first, but you can do it, and pretty soon you'll be able to say I love you in the mirror. Easy.
And if it's hard for you at first, just know that's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. And that just shows you that there's stuff to let go of there. And if you do this a couple of times, it starts to get easier after like the second or third time.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool.
And then after that it can be fun. And when it becomes fun, you've made huge strides. Yeah. And that's the best part.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And once you get the hang of it and it gets easier, you'll be able to laugh at yourself in the mirror and give
high
yourself
fives.
a high five. I like
having myself in the morning.
Yeah. That's fun.
I love it. Yeah, so you can make mirror work fun too.
Yeah.
Giving yourself high fives.
It doesn't have to be hard.
Tell yourself a joke, make it fun too. Make it fun too. Yeah. So this is the first exercise that comes through here. So if you have a mirror, you can do it right now with us. I don't have a mirror in front of me or anything, but we're just gonna kind of talk
looking
through
at ourselves on the camera. So
look at me.
Yeah.
Funny. Okay. So she says, for next, I ask clients to pick up a small mirror and look into their own eyes. Then say their names and I love and accept you exactly as you are.
And say it to you, not
To yourself.
yeah. Yeah.
So you say, I love and accept you exactly as you are.
Me, exactly as I am.
You could say that to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
either way works.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But I
guess
like
so.
that, bringing it into the present with the me.
I like to do it that way.
So I love and accept me exactly as I am.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And if you can do that, looking into your eyes in the mirror, it'll do amazing things for your self-esteem and for your day. Do it in the morning before you leave for work.
Yeah.
Do it right now. Great day. Yeah. Do it right now. Do it before you go to bed every night. Do it when you're brushing your teeth. Yeah. Yeah, you can think it in your head as you're brushing your teeth. Yep. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. All right, you guys got that? Down. Write down. Record it or just pause the recording and do it in the mirror right now. Yeah. Yeah. It's the perfect time. It's a good one. Now is the best time to do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. I could do more, but there's so much. There's always so much. There is. But we're going to do another exercise. Yeah, and this one is in the same book, You Can Heal Your Life. It's on page 82 in this book, but they're all a little bit different versions. So, I don't know what chapter it is. Building the New is the chapter. Okay, so do you believe that you deserve to have your desires? If you don't, you won't allow yourself to have it. Circumstances beyond your control will crop up to frustrate you. And that's so true. And we've all been through that. You know, you think something into happening a lot of times. So, you know, you have to remember that you're in control of your own words and your own thoughts, and switch those negative ones up and you'll be able to manifest a lot faster. Yeah, the more you practice, that easier that gets too, and the more automatic it becomes. Yeah, yeah. And so this exercise is about deserving. So look in the mirror again and say, I deserve to have or be, and we're going to say loved today. You can put anything in that blank, but today is about love, so we're going to do love. So say it again. I deserve to have or be loved, and I accept it now. Just say that 2 or 3 times and you'll feel a whole lot better. Right. And so part of the big thing about accepting, loving yourself is knowing that you deserve it. Right. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to be loved. Yeah. And to finally begin to break down those walls of deserving. Oh my gosh, that changes so many things. Not only does it help you to love yourself, but that's a lot of the things that have to do with abundance. Yeah. And that's a big thing that people are always wanting to attract. Yeah. Yeah. And being worthy and deserving things, we've worked on that a lot in a few different podcasts. So you can go back and watch those again. But we've done freedom release on it, and it's just so good. And it's work that really does need to be done, and you'll have such huge changes after you do work on that. It's good. So now, after you've said that a few times, how do you feel? Always pay attention to your feelings, to what is going on in your body. Does it feel true, or do you still feel unworthy? And if you still feel that unworthiness, do it again and do it again until it starts to feel okay. Even if it's not fully believable yet, you'll get lighter and lighter each time you do it. It'll be easier to say. Yeah. If you have any negative feelings in your body, then go back to affirming. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. I deserve to be loved. I deserve love. So, and you know, you can do a freedom release method on that if you're feeling it. It'd be a great one to do freedom release on. It is. So then you just repeat that until you get the acceptance feelings. even if you have to do it several days in a row. So keep doing it until you start to feel that relief. And you'll feel it in your body. You'll feel that heaviness gone. You'll feel like, oh, I can't look in the mirror. You'll like to look in the mirror. It'll be fun to look in the mirror, and you'll start smiling at yourself. You'll start laughing. You'll
Give
start,
yourself high five.
yeah, give yourself a high five. It won't be hard at all. You'll be able to just say, I love you, you goofy thing, whatever. It's just it's fun to do that, and it makes you giggle, and it just automatically makes you start out your day good. So
And joy and happiness and play
right.
are the keys
Yeah.
to creating the life that you want.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have joy in your life feels heavy. It feels drudgery. And know that you're the one in charge of that. And no one else in your world can make you have joy or make you be happy. It's you. You're the one that's in charge of you.
You have to choose it.
Right. Yeah. And it is a choice every day. Some days you don't feel like being happy, but once you set your mind to it, you will, and it'll feel good. You'll notice, oh, I'm glad I changed my thoughts before I left the house this morning,
right?
Or whatever, or before I went into work, whatever it is. You'll be glad, and you'll start to notice people are attracted to you more. People want to come and talk to you. You'll notice people will say, oh, I just felt good when you walked in the room today, or I felt better just by being around you. And it's weird when that happens. I remember the first time someone told me that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? But then I figured out, okay, I guess I am likable, or whatever. You keep working on that, and pretty soon you believe it yourself, and it's so cool. So now here's a little poem. Louise Hay, if you have this book, she writes little poems at the end of each chapter. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes she changes a few sentences in there. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I always thought it was the same every time, and now I'm finding ones that are a little
Yeah, they're all
different.
slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I support myself, and life supports me. I see evidence of the law of attraction working all around me and in every area of my life. It reinforced that which I learn in joyous ways. My day begins with gratitude and joy. I look forward with enthusiasm to the adventures of the day, knowing that in my life all is good. I love who I am and all that I do. I am the living, loving, joyous expression of life. All is well in my world.
That would be a wonderful thing to say to yourself in the
Every
mirror.
day. Yeah, yeah, it would. It would. You could write this down, stop the video, write it down each sentence at a time, and then post it on the mirror and read it every morning. Your life would change immensely.
I mean, what a beautiful thing to just have in front of you every single day.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How does it get better than that?
I'd like to find out.
Yeah, me too. Because it can always get better.
It can
And
always
that's
get
what's so
better.
fun about life.
Yes. And what I love is that when it gets better, and then it gets better than that.
Yeah.
That snowball effect
Right.
is just a wonderful thing. And, these things of allowing yourself to receive love from yourself, it creates a snowball effect in your whole life.
It really does. Yeah.
And who doesn't want more momentum towards the life that they want to create, right?
Yeah.
We all do. That's why we're here. We're here together.
Yeah.
To accomplish that, to live happy, wonderful, effervescent lives. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be so sweet if you allow it.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it immensely personally.
Yeah, me too. So, Carissa, where can we find you and what do you got coming up?
Well, our office is in West Fargo, if nobody knows that. West
Right.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Yes, the
SoulSpace.
best little town
It's
in the FM area.
It's wonderful.
I love
It's
it.
so delightful.
Yeah.
Yes. We have been here for, I don't know, was it 8 years now? 9 years?
Something like that.
Something. And we love our little space here.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for me, outside of the office,
Yeah.
which you pretty much have to because I'm by appointment only.
Yeah. We're not always here.
No, we're not always here. You can find me on Facebook at Light of Hope Healing, which is the easiest one. And then I have a square site, which is light-of-hope-healing.square.site, Light of Hope Healing, bunch of dashes in between, .square.site. You can find us on Facebook together at our Soul Space. And then we're on YouTube at SoulSpace Podcast, which is probably where you're watching and or listening to this right now.
Yeah.
I do have my Reiki Level 2 class coming up in March. We have set a date for March 14th. I only have 4 more spots left, so if you're interested, message me as soon as possible. It's in person only because I do teach traditional Reiki, and that is in person. But I'm really excited because we had such a blast at my Reiki 1 class, and I'm so excited for my Reiki 2 class. I know we're going to have a ton of fun. So if you want to join us for that, let me know.
Awesome.
And Tracy, what do you have coming up?
I forgot to set my date again for March for my artistic alchemy class, but I will do that shortly this week for sure. We had one last night and it was a blast.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. And we forgot to take a class picture. I realized when
that was the second time we forgot.
Supposed to remind me.
I'm sorry. You asked me to remind you of something.
I knew that.
I mean, come on, Tracy.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, we didn't get pictures, but it was awesome. Everybody's was so good. Everybody's painting. Yeah. It was just fun.
What was hilarious is one of the gals, she absolutely hated her painting.
Yeah.
The whole time she was like, I hate this. It's not working out. That color's ugly. And she just kept trying to fix it. And she said it was getting worse and worse. So then she stopped. She's like, okay, whatever, I'm done. And what happened was, as she held it up, and they're like, one of the gals was like, no, turn it the other way. And she turned it the other way. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
She's like, what? How is that even possible? And I was like, yeah, it looks like ostrich plumes. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then she just loved it after that. And it was hilarious because you never know what magic you're making until you can see the bigger picture, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was awesome.
And that's what I love about that class. It's so fun to see what you can create, even if you don't have a clue what you're doing or, have never done art before. It's just an awesome, fun class to do.
I am not a painter by any means.
Yours was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a painter by any means, but every time we do this class, I just do it. I don't think about it. I just whatever comes out. And it always turns out way better than I ever could have anticipated. And I love it every single time. Yeah. Because I let go of that perfectionism and I just do it. Yeah. Her artistic alchemy classes are the best. I have attended every single one. Yeah. And I will continue to do so as long as possible.
Yeah, they are fun. And it's fun to get together with people and some are like-minded, some are totally opposite, but it's just fun to do things in a community again, because it's been a long time. People are finally starting to realize what we missed for so many years there. Yeah. When our world was upside down. But yeah.
It's wonderful to get together as a group and do anything.
It is, yeah.
And that's one of the ways we do our podcast. Yeah. We're doing this all as a group. Yep. And there's magic in groups.
Yeah. So that I will have coming up in March again, a different class this time. I have a Reiki master class on March 16th during the day. And that's all I have scheduled right now. But you can find me at well, I almost said my husband's at you can find me at inspiredsignals.com, and I have I'm working on some things for him, and I have that in
Inspired
my
Signal
brain.
Studio.
Yeah, and so I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Inspired Signals Studio and at Inspired Signals. Both, I should combine them, but I haven't figured out that yet.
Well, you know what?
One's artsy, one's healing, but they kind of go together.
They're all you.
Yeah.
So they do go together.
Yeah. Anyway, someday I'll combine them and make somebody move to the other page, but whatever. That's harder than it has to be.
There's time for that. Inspired Signals, one of them will come up. You'll find her.
Yeah,
you'll great.
Find.
And you'll find what you live
on there. So yeah. And inspiredsignals.com. All my links are there, so you can find everything at your fingertips. Inspiredsignals.com. Yeah.
Easy.
So next month we'll have a new theme, and it'll be a fun month.
Oh yeah.
So
we always have a great time together, don't we?
Yep, we do. So we'll see you next time. Same place, same channel.
We'll see you in March.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye guys.